Hi everyone, Lisa here. Let me reset this camera. I have no idea what's going on with Facebook again. Every time I try to do my video, it shut down. So hopefully this is gonna work. Sorry about that. I tell you, something with technology, I don't know what's going on. I had to reset my phone again and everything. Anyway, I'm sorry. So today we are celebrating birthdays. A couple of shout outs to birthday people today. My friend Patty Davison's birthday. Happy birthday, Patty. A friend of mine, Bruce. Happy birthday, Bruce. My niece's birthday is on Saturday. And my birthday's a week from today. So I wanted to do birthday because we've had all the holidays. We've been doing Halloween. And, Christmas is right around the corner. Fall, Thanksgiving. So we're going to do birthday because we always have birthdays going on, right? So this is a cupcake box. It holds a hostess birthday cupcake in it. This is a little kit, and it's actually got a birthday goodie, candle, balloons. I'll open it in a bit when we get to, this is going to be our first project. But it's like a little happy birthday in a box, I guess. And a birthday card to go with it. So we'll start with the birthday box. This one, because it takes a little bit longer. But I just want to remind you that these are the last few days of the 25% of my sales to go to the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation. So if you place an order, 25% of the sale will go to Susan G. Komen. If you place a $30 order, you're going to get my Stampin' Friends tutorial for free. And then if you spend $50, you're going to get a spool of ribbon as well. So a bunch of good causes. Good causes, and then you get some goodies. Today's project sheet has already posted. I checked it out and it's posted while I was trying to figure out the video. So again, all the measurements for the projects and then the products that I used. Today we're going to use the So Much Happy bundle, which is this set. And then it has the dies. And I've already pulled my dies and stamps out that we're going to use today. But this is actually Patty Davison is the one that introduced me to this set, and I really like it. And I haven't been able to play with it a whole lot because, again, I was dealing with holiday things. And then I'm going to use the Playing with Patterns Designer Series paper. I love this paper because there's just a bunch of different, patterns and whatever that you can use for so many different things. Look at all my scraps because of all the stuff that I've used it for. So we will go ahead and get started on this one. So this is actually using one of our stamp cases. You can buy the stamp cases. This is just the standard case that our stamps come in, and then you can decorate it. So I have a case right here. So see, just a standard stamp case. And then we're going to use, you're going to need a 12 by 12 piece of Whisper White. And we're going to cut it to 10 5/8. I know these are odd measurements with these. I have a lot of eighth measurements today. So 10 5/8 is the second notch after the half. Because the big ones are the eighth, and then the smaller ones are the 16th. So 10 5/8 by 7. And I probably could have did that the other way, but so I'm going to need this trimmer, but we'll move it aside. So I didn't put score lines in this. You could add score lines if you wanted to, but what I did is I went ahead and stuck it in here first. There's that plastic covering, and you just put it in there, and then instead of putting the score lines, I just kind of mold it in there like that. And then you can take it out, and we're gonna actually use the brayer for this because I wanted to add some color in the background. So we're gonna use Coastal Cabana and a sponge brayer. And we're going to, I don't want to mess up my other paper. So you're just gonna add some color to this. And it's mainly because you're going to see the back side. There's no right or wrong. I know some people don't like those lines, but I think that they look kind of a bit unique. Oh, there must be something on. Oh, you know what? I bet you I cleaned my brayer and I didn't dry it all the way. That's what those spots are. Unless it's something under my but anyway, on the front cover, most of this is going to be covered. You're just going to see a little tiny portion on the front. On the other one, I did my lines the other way. I kind of start off the paper so I get a little bit of ink off of it first. But I did my lines the other way. This one, I'm just going like this. But it kind of gives it a little unique look. There's not going to be any two alike, so that's pretty good. I think these spots, again, I think my brayer was still wet because I had washed it yesterday after using it. So then what we're going to do is we're going to use the DSP from the Playful Patterns, but since it's only 6x6 sheets, we're going to cut this down to 4 3/4, I believe it is. 4 3/4. And then, so it'll be 4 3/4 by 6. I can't pick it up. And this is going to go on here like this, but we're not going to put it on just yet because I'm going to cut out, we have a lot of cutting out to do. I did pre-cut some of them, but I want to show you guys how to cut it. Why did I have that big old piece? So this is our rainbow glitter paper, and I love it. This is what it actually looks like with all the colors. So I kind of picked out these colors when I cut it. Excuse me. But we're going to go ahead and cut out the happy, the banners, the balloons. So for the happy piece of paper, if you want it to fit perfectly, this is 6 by 1 3/8. So I added adhesive backing to these already. You don't have to. It does make it a little bit easier. So this piece will fit like that. And let's roll it through. And these pieces I actually saved to use for balloons, to cut out the balloons. But I do have this to cut out balloons and then some of the banner. So let's do the banner and let's do the balloons. So you never waste scraps, especially when you have little dies. So we're going to go ahead and cut out a balloon. And let's do another banner. And the banner, it's not going to go all the way across, so you don't have to have like a full banner. Oops. So if this fits across, that's good. And then let's do a couple more balloons. My magnetic plate is making it. But this glitter paper is so pretty. I like it. It's actually not the colors that are in the DSP. There's another designer series paper that has the colors in it. But I like this Playful Patterns designer series paper. And they match pretty well. It's just not the exact colors in there. So those are our pieces that we're gonna need. So I had used 3 balloons, 2 banners, and a partridge in a pear tree. No, just kidding. Seems like there's a lot of pieces, but this is super easy. Let's punch out all this. This little gift, it's a little bit time consuming because there's so many pieces in it, but what you could do is just punch, cut all your stuff at one time. I actually cut a bunch of these happy birthday or happies in a lot of different colors. So see the adhesive sheet was on that? So we're just gonna put it right about here. And it is gonna hang over, but we want that because we want to cut it. And then we'll add our banners or flags, whatever you want to call them. How's everybody doing? Is everybody doing okay? Everybody healthy? Getting a little chilly out there. Actually, I have a long sleeve on right now because we're having the cold mornings, but we're still hot in the afternoon. Go figure. But, oops. So put our flags up there. And then now on the other side, we'll just cut them off, cut off the excess. And we'll adhere this. Oh, we'll do our balloons too. I forgot about our balloons. And I just added 3 balloons. So these the self-adhesive sheets make these a lot easier. I forgot I still got to cut my strings. My nails are still so, I don't want that one on yet. I want to put this color on the bottom. But thank you guys for joining me today. Again, I don't know what's going on with the Facebook. What color should I put? Let's do the pinkish. I don't know what's going on with Facebook. It's torturing me. That's what it's doing. And then we're going to use the white marker and just put the little like air shadow, whatever you want to call this. It's like a little square. Facebook is doing so many changes, I guess. That's why there's all the problems. And it's kind of hard to, if I try to test a Facebook Live, you guys would be having me come on and off. So let's cut the strings. I forgot the strings. I actually don't have the yellow paper here. So we're just going to do some white strings. Hopefully they'll show up. The color white will show up on the colors. I think I only cut out 2 strings because we're going to cut 1 in half. Because one doesn't need to be as long as the other. And I got a sticker stuck to my finger on my thumb. I could feel it. I guess it was a scrap from the adhesive sheet. And then you know how we use the other pieces for the balloon. See this? You could use all the other little pieces inside as like confetti on a card or something. I thought of that, I just haven't done it. Since you have all those pieces and there's adhesive already on them, you could use it as confetti. Put it all over your card as confetti. Okay, so with the strings, what I did is I went ahead and used a glue dot to put them on. And like I said, I'm going to cut them. I did use the yellow string on my first ones. And this was my boo-boo again. I went and stuck it all the way down when I should have left a little bit up. But I used the yellow strings so that it was crushed curry. I don't have that color paper and I don't want to go get it and hold you guys up. I know my videos are getting longer and a little bit more time consuming. And we all don't have a bunch of time, especially if you're doing still doing the distant learning with the kids like we are here. So we're going to cut that one right there, and then we'll go ahead and loop this one on the little one. Yeah, this, I call this project my birthday in a box, I guess, because you'll see what's inside. So they can celebrate even if you're not around. You can send it to somebody. I think these little cases will send for about $4 or $5, you know, if you just do first class mail. So there's our cover, but we still have one more thing to do. We're gonna add we're gonna do birthday. And on the birthday, this is just a 1/2 inch. You need like about a 1/2 inch by 3. My birthday stamp is somewhere else because we use it on all the projects. Here it is. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one in Calypso Coral because that matches the balloons and the happy birthday. So this should be a 1/2 inch by 3. Just stamp the birthday on there. I kind of missed. I think this is obviously longer than 3, yeah, so this is like 4. But you can just cut it, and then we're going to put the banner on the end. And I need that birthday. Or actually, I didn't do this one with the banner. I did it side. I missed my Y. My Y is off. And then I use some dimensionals. We can use a couple of minis here. And so then it'll say happy birthday. Actually, I probably should have did this backing with the Calypso Coral. I was just going to match with the Coastal Cabana inside the DSP. But this would have looked better probably with the Calypso Coral. Just to, oh well. So we're going to go ahead and adhere this now to the front, the cover. Okay, here I go with my Stampin' Seal again. You could tell I don't use this one a whole lot because I'm still using up all my snail that I have. So just leave an even amount of gap above and below on each side. It's gonna go like that. And then now we can put this inside of here. Oops. And we're going to decorate the inside because let me show you on this one. Ta-da! There's a candle, some balloons. I glue dotted. I use the glue dot to hold these things in. A birthday cake bar with the candle, some balloons, a blower that I didn't secure. But then we're going to put a gift card inside. See? A birthday in a box. So we won't tie it till the end. So now for the piece on the inside, we're going to need some Coastal Cabana. And it's going to be 4 3/4 by 7. Let me see if, yeah, this is big enough. So let's go 4 3/4 and 7. And then this piece that we had left over from the piece that we cut off, we're going to use this as our little pocket, and it's going to be 4 3/4 by 1 1/4, which I think that's what it already is. Yeah, 1 1/4 already. So this is that leftover piece from what we cut off the 6 piece. And then we're going to need a piece of Whisper White. It's going to be our inside. That is 4 by 4 1/2. So let's go 4 1/2 by 4. And then all these measurements are on the project sheets, remember, so you don't have to memorize them right now. They're all on the project sheets listed below each project. I have a bunch of mess over here right now. So we're gonna, the way I cut, this paper was cut, these seams are, just flatten those seams out. So we're gonna go ahead and adhere this here. I did it like midway so that there's a pocket. And I think I like to use liquid glue when I make my pockets because you can put a thinner line of adhesive, and then plus it's a strong adhesive. So you can adhere this. I think I did it a 1/2 inch, but now that I got glue, I think I left a 1/2 inch gap because now that's how we figure this piece. I kind of don't like the way that this looks. Yeah, so mine's not going to be right because I needed to move this down. But we're going to go ahead and stamp it with the Calypso Coral. And we're going to put happy. And then to celebrate you. Like that. And now this piece will get adhered to the inside. I really messed up on my gap. You guys, I'm sorry I can't see the comments. I'll probably get distracted if I look at them. But I will try to see if I could see them. Nope, I did it again. I don't know why. When I go to look at comments, it gives me full screen. See, I messed it up again. So anyway, oh, we forgot our little balloon. I had put a little balloon on there. And I don't have my crushed cream in front of me, so we're going to do it in Coastal Cabana. Put just a little balloon there. And then this one I adhered. You can use tear and tape if you want it really secure. Just for the sake of the video, we're going to, where's my front? There's my front. So this is going to go on this side. And I lined it up with the white on the, here you can see the white. Just put that down, and then you can put your gift card, your happy birthday gift card, your blower, your balloons. Again, I glue dotted all these down so that, see, they don't float around. And there's your happy birthday box. And to finish it off, I've been using this, everything today, we're going to use this ribbon combo pack. It's the Playful Patterns ribbon. And we'll just tie a bow to keep it closed. Well, I mean, it stays closed, but you got to have a bow on a gift, right? So there's our bow. And where's my ribbon scissors? And there we go. My bows are always upside down. I should have did it the other way, but look, we can do it like this and make that right. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. I'm trying not to take up so much time on the videos because, again, I know everybody's busy and I appreciate you joining me. I was just trying to fix my bow right, but now it's even probably more messed up. Anyway, there you go. Who wouldn't love to receive a birthday in a box in the mail? Like I said, these are only like $5. My flag's messed up there. I was trying to fix it. So, there you go. There's our first project. Ugh, sorry for the mishaps. I think I need this color again. Let me clean my stamps because I know I'm going to need some of these stamps again. We have the birthday that I use, I think, on every project because we're doing birthday gifts. Okay, so how about we do the cupcake holder next? Let me get all this out of the way. And the cupcakes that I used are the, I found these Hostess birthday cupcakes, and I created the box to fit this exactly. So here's our box again, and we're going to start out with a piece of Coastal Cabana, and it's going to be 6 by 11. So we already know this is 11 and a 11, right? And so 11 and then by 6. So now we're going to do some scoring. So we're going to score the long side, the 11-inch side, at 1.5. Make sure it's your scoring blade. 1.5, 4 3/4, 6 1/4, and 9.5. Again, the measurements are on the project sheet. And then now the short side, we're going to do it 1.5 and 4.5. This is kind of like your basic box cuts that we always do. You might want to score these burnish these score lines. They stand out a little better when we do that. So we'll burnish all the score lines so that we could get some crisp cuts. Okay, so we're going to cut up all the small score lines, and I'm going to miter each of these because these are going to be our flaps that go on the inside, but again, just to have some nice crisp lines where nothing's gonna be overlapping. It would be nice to speed up a live video, right? So you don't have to sit here and watch me cut all these. But in this box too, you can add a little birthday candle in there so that they have a cupcake and a candle so they can sing happy birthday to themselves. All this social distancing stuff, we're still social distancing quite a bit here in California. I don't know what it is to go into a restaurant and sit down and eat yet. Haven't done that in forever, it seems like. I'm anxious to just get out, but it's definitely given me quite a bit of time to craft. And I forgot, I had one of these already cut out, but I wanted to just show you guys what it looks like. So to save time, where did I do it? It's right here. And I already have all my adhesive on it. So to save time, I'm going to go ahead and use this one since it has all the adhesive. And these are all just going to be the flaps that go on the into the inside. So you can take, this is tear and tape. Again, tear and tape is a good adhesive. You could use a liquid glue that's very strong. It's just you have to hold it to, it dries pretty quickly, but you have to hold it in to you would have to hold each of them while it dries. So all these flaps are going to go on just like this. And I don't know why this piece of cardstock had something on it. This was supposed to be my sample. And then these are going to go in like this. And like this. And then our box is just going to close like this. I didn't secure that very good. I probably needed some more tear tape. But now we're going to go ahead and do all the cutting of the decorating with the designer series paper. So I chose this one. There's so many different ones with that playful patterns that you can use. So for the top of the box, the DSP is going to be 3 1/8. So 3 1/8 by 2 7/8. 2 7/8. And that's going to go on there. And then next, for the front and back, it's going to be, let's see, 2 7/8, which that's exactly where we're at on this piece. 2 7/8 by 1 3/8. 1 3/8. So you're going to need 2 of these because it's a front and back. 1 3/8. And the these are front and back. The sides are just a little bit different. The sides are 3 1/8. So this is going to be too short. 3 1/8. So that's 3 1/8 right there. By 1 3/8 again. 1 3. Getting carried away here. Let's make sure my dimensions are right. 1 2 3. It's the second line before the half. Oops, my paper moved. 1. There you go. So actually I used a 6 by 6 piece of paper to decorate it, and I even have some left over. So let's go ahead and put these on. And again, you could use liquid glue for these. These were the sides, right? The sides. And on the 21st, my team and I are going to be having a craft fair here in Fremont at my house because the restrictions are still, you know, you can't find anywhere to have anything. So we decided to have one here, and then we'll just have to regulate the amount of people that are coming, and you know, make sure everybody has masks, make sure we have all our sanitizer, and make sure that everyone, you know, only so many people in at a time. We're going to have it outside, but, you know, in November, not sure about the weather, but the way things have been going here, it's, you can, it can be nice and hot. So I was wondering what else I could put in these boxes, because I don't know if people want to buy a Hostess cupcake in a box for a craft fair. So this is a 1-inch punch. You can use any size punch that you have, and just to make a little tab to open like that. I feel like this one needs to be, I didn't put enough adhesive, so I'm going to put a glue dot in there just to fill in that gap. There you go. Okay, so now we're going to cut a label in Whisper White and in crushed curry. We're going to use, this is from Oh So Sweetly Stitched. I think this is So Sweetly Stitched die. This is the only die that I used that wasn't from the bundle. And then we're going to do a Whisper White one. I need to put all this stuff in the garbage because it's getting all over. So we have both of those. And what we're going to do, let me get rid of some of this garbage. This is driving me nuts because it's like in the way. You guys probably can't see it on camera, but I got scraps all over from all the things that I cut out. Okay, there we go. So what I'm going to do with this one, we're going to go ahead and stamp the Happy Birthday again. And we're going to do it in Coastal Cabana. And I need the Happy. And I left the birthday out from the last one. So Coastal Cabana, we'll do Happy and Birthday. I put those over to the side. And we're going to cut this one right in half. Just cut it right in half. And it's just to give it a pop of color on the behind the white tag. Me and this Stampin' Seal. It's really not that hard. It's probably just me. So just going to layer it like that. Oops. So that just to give it a little pop of color on the back of it. Like that. And first we're going to tie some ribbon. This is part of the combo pack again. I love this Coastal Cabana color. It's one of my favorite colors. I like greens and teals, and this one's just really pretty, and I always forget to use it. I guess that's why my projects were teal. Excuse me. We're all teal today. I guess maybe I should have put a cupcake in here too before I tied it. Here, let me do that so you guys can see that the cupcake does fit in there. It kind of weighs the box down a little bit. So it's a Hostess birthday cake. It fits in there perfectly. Especially now that I was going to tie a bow and I want to give it to somebody. Like I said, I have all these birthdays coming up. I had sent some in the mail since last week. Not this particular, but I sent birthday gifts since last week, and they are still not there, and I even shipped priority. Our mail system, I don't know what's going on. But I thought, oh, I have plenty of time since I'm sending it out so early, and they're still not there. So people's birthdays are coming and going. So this is going to go right on here. Smooth this bow a little bit. Put this right on here. And we're going to add some balloons, but since I already have some cut here, since just for time, we'll add some mini dimensionals. This one I'm going to stick up here because I want it to stick just over the tag. Like this. And then we'll put another one down here. Jeez, my fingernails are just driving me nuts because I can't grasp anything. And then so there's our Happy Birthday cupcake box. Super simple, easy peasy, right? I probably don't make it look so easy, but they are fairly easy to make. Okay, let's clean the stamps and then we'll get on to the third and final project. Now that we have 2 gift boxes, we need a birthday card. So we're going to do the birthday card. Let me get all this out of the way. See if I need any of this stuff. I don't think that I do. And this is the birthday card that we'll be doing. So we're going to start out with the Night of Navy base, which is, we'll score it at 4 1/4. My finger's bleeding. How did that happen? Ugh. My hands are so messed up as it is. Yesterday I was picking limes off our lime tree, and there are so many pokers, you know, thorns, that I was actually even, I was wearing rubber gloves, my dishpan rubber gloves, and I still got poked through. So this is a Whisper White 5 1/4 by 4. Like I told you, I always have these standard, because I cut a lot of them, because like this is a dark base. We're going to put one on the inside as well. But yeah, I got poked so much. We had so many lines though. I needed to pick them, and that could be just, I don't know, one of the thorn marks, and I must have hit it and made it bleed. So this, I'm just going to leave a little gap at the top and put the happy on there. And, oh, I forgot. We were going to decorate it first, but I forgot. I got sidetracked it with my line picking. But we can still decorate it. I wanted to decorate it first because then you could see where the, you know, there could be the stars and stuff over the happy. So we're gonna stamp this with Night of Navy. We're gonna do the group of stars, or a bunch of stars, and then the single star in crushed curry. So what I did here is I stamped and then stamped again light. Stamp, stamp again light. Stamp, stamp again light. Stamp, stamp again light. Stamp, stamp again light. That's probably good. And then we're going to stamp the stars all in full strength. Oops, I kind of messed that one up. Oh, that's probably good. So now with our happy piece, we're going to use a piece of designer series paper that goes behind here. And I cut that at, I already have a piece here. I cut it at, it's in on the back side. 6 by 1.5. So let's go 1.5. And then this is already 6 because it's a 6 by 6 piece of DSP. Trying to get out of this screen. It's driving me bonkers. So this is going to be bigger than this, but again, we're going to cut off the excess, and then I just put a thin line of the liquid glue across, and you could actually put it on the letters too if you want, just to have it a little bit more secure. And then again, this glue goes a long way, so it doesn't have to be, you know, a real thick line or anything. And then so this, I just lined it up the top to the bottom, and then just let it sit there for a minute or so. Oh, I must have had ink on me, or I smeared the ink. So then again, we'll just cut the excess off. I don't know why I can't get my iPad right and see your guys' comments. I probably shouldn't worry about it, but I feel like I'm ignoring you guys if you're commenting and I'm not answering you, but I'll definitely go back after the video and comment. So we're going to tie this piece of Night of Navy ribbon around and make a bow. Again, this is the Playful Patterns Combo Pack. This this pack has all 3 of these ribbons that we've used. This Night of Navy one, the Coastal Cabana, and the Purple Posy. Bows just haven't been my thing lately. Normally I have no problem with them at all. But I don't know. I guess because I'm live. And that's what happens. Things don't cooperate. So I'm just going to put some dimensionals, and we're going to put this on the card front with dimensionals. And we're also going to do the inside. Oops. Because, again, when there's a dark base, I like to put a light, whisper white piece of cardstock on the inside. So we'll just put this on here with dimensionals. And this bow is not tight, so you can put a glue dot and then tighten it up after I'll fix that. I'll fix it when we're done. But what we're going to do now is cut out some stars. So I have crushed curry. And I had already cut them out, but it is one of the, I have some cut out already. It's one of the dies that's in the set, and I do have 3 of them actually cut out. And we're just going to stick those on with some dimensionals. I kind of place mine anywhere, but like, say for example, this one here, you want it to be popped up. Just put it here and pop it up. And this one over here. Okay, I don't know I usually have my pick tool, and we'll pop this one up. But again, here's my pick tool. I just kind of place mine anywhere, and we'll put this one right here. Or I should have put it on, let's put on the lighter side. And to finish it off, I used Wink of Stella on the ones that are popped up. So just brush some Wink of Stella on it. We still need that bling, right? I did on the popped up ones because then that makes them stand out more. And then I went over the happy with Wink of Stella. And since I smeared that ink, I should know better than to be messing around with wet ink. And I messed that one up too. You can tell my other one doesn't, I didn't stamp it around there, but it has the Wink of Stella on it. Can you see it? And so there's our 3rd project. Wow, we got through another session with another session without too many fiascos. Let me get the projects. There's the happy cases. This one I glued down because I was doing a picture, but there's our 2 cases, our 2 cards, and our 2 birthday boxes. So I hope you guys enjoyed these. I just want to show you a couple more cards that I made super quick with that same the pattern pack look. It's the same as this one, but I used the Calypso Coral and the crushed curry on that. And then I did this one, used the glitter paper, and then the DSP. But I like that DSP. Look at all the different options of colors that are there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and please share my video if you can. I forgot to pull up some prizes and see what I had to give away for the share, but you share my video, you'll be entered to win a prize of some sort. I have some prizes, and I'll let you know what they are. We'll draw them next Wednesday. I hope you guys have a good day. You take care. Bye-bye.